Welcome to our Blackboard Collaborate Ultra short video on using the lecture feature. So what I did is I dragged a presentation over here to the right side under shared files, and I loaded a PowerPoint, and I'm going to ask Blackboard Collaborate to share. Okay, so this may look familiar. This is actually a presentation that was used in a webinar. And here this great PowerPoint presentation was put together, and you can include your video here while you're talking. Matter of fact, this is how we did the webinars, but we're rolling out the new version, which should hopefully make things a little bit easier. And you click over here to the right as you go through your slides. And again, you're talking with your students. You're making this presentation available to them. You could, and again, this one was about Turnitin, but very easy to navigate through your slides. And I've been through all my slides. I could discuss with my students what I needed to let them know. Please keep in mind you could do this live and have Q&A with your students, or you could just make your lecture ahead of time and then present it. I think there's value to both, and I suggest you try both. But you can actually do a lot of really exciting things if you experiment with this. But you're not going to experiment if you don't know about it and you don't feel comfortable using it. All right, a couple tools at the bottom I want to point out to you. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. This is your video camera. Hello. Let's see, and this is if a student wants to raise their hand, okay? So you know that you have a question. This is pretty much all I want to share on the lecture side. There is one thing I'd like to point out to you, and that is this setting over here, just briefly. You could start a recording and you could stop a recording, and that is a helpful tool. I will talk more about what to do with recordings later, but the way you use that tool is if you want to record a lecture with students, entering and asking questions, you can. If you just want to record your lecture where you have your notes and you want to get your information out there, you can. You just start that, you make your presentation, you make your points, you get your content out, and then you hit stop. And then we'll talk later on about what you do with that recording and how you make it available for your students. So again, I hope that you're excited about learning about this and that you are looking forward to using it. So that's all I want to talk about on this BBCU video on the lecture.